Hi all, my name is Santosh and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, uh, today I will be talking about the classes and abstraction in programming language. The topics that I'm going to discuss today, that is more importance regarding in the aspect of C++ programming language, because now today is the first class to entering in OOPS concept, object oriented programming language. And in object oriented programming language, we will study many things that is more importance in C++ programming language, because C++ is a object oriented programming language, and it is considered as in importance as the development of high level programming language. So one of the basic concept in object oriented programming is that enables you to just like put data and functions in one units. It means uh, it refers to an object, you may call. So the topics is very important for today, and we study classes and abstraction in C++ today. So first, you need to know the meaning of classes, the classes and the abstraction in C++. If you say, if you just like it's a user defined data types, we have already discussed about it. User defined define data types in C++. Which holds its own data members and functions which can be accessed and used by the creating in instance of the classes. So it can be accessed and its own data, just like it is a user defined. Just I will show you its demo code and further details in upcoming slides in this video. So it is just you can say we can use, it means you can use your program classes, provide a convenience way to group related data and functions together. uh, and just I'm calling you the functions. The function means function we call in oops concept. Oop, that is method, you can call it method. So and the second one is abstraction. We I'll show you the features and classes, object abstractions. We will see what are the things that I'm going to uh, telling you about the oops concept in this video. So uh, the abstraction, it's like I will give you an analogy that in a mobile phone, mobile phones, you can do many things, just like you can make a call and you can take a pictures and you can play games, but you don't know, it doesn't show you the inside process, how it's happening, how it's doing the things, and the implementation parts are hidden. So that's called the abstractions. I will show you the things related to ops concept. So in this particular video I'll be talking about the oop concept and its features, and how you can create a classes and objects in C++, so far. So first of all, I will be just say you the what is oop. It means just we are studying the oop concept, and C++ is object-oriented programming language, and OOP play important role in object-oriented programming language. So what is OOP? So I have written some definitions. First of all, it stands for object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming language. So it is very fast and easy to execute. I have already told you, OOP is considered as an uh, the development of high level programming, high level languages. One of the basic concept, object oriented programming. That means it enables you to put data and functions together in a one unit. So it stands for object oriented programming, its full form, and it is faster and easier to execute. It means it is very fast because it is nearer to the hardware, hardware, OS, operating system. So it is very fast, and it provides a clear structure for the program. It means the code that you have written in the OOP concept, it is very clear. I will show you the code, how just we write the code in OOPs, and just you can say it is a clear structure. It gives the clear structures. Keep the C++ code dry. Just meant uh, DRY. It means do not write. Just you thinking just like you can say the and just GRY. Don't repeat yourself. Just it is the functions. Just we can write once and use many times. Many times we can use. We can use means don't repeat yourself. It means do not write the repetition of the. It will. Uh, it ignores the repetition of the code. It means don't repeat yourself. Do not write again and again the code. So it helps you to make the clear structure for the programs or code. So the major aim, I have written some definitions, you can see here. And the major aim of developing OOP language is to remove some of the flaws encountered in programming. A language of the procedure approach. It means why the OOP concept was developed. It means in the previous languages, just like C language, there was some flaws encountered. There was some disadvantages, and the disadvantage now becomes the advantages in this OOP concept by uh, creating the concept of object oriented programming language. So we can call it, it is the superset of C programming, having the extensions, advanced extension of object are adding some advanced features like a OOP concept in C++. That's why it is called C++. C++, it means the OOPs are added. OOP concept. It's like a C, it is the C language, correct, right? And plus plus, sorry, plus, so plus, you can say this plus is mentioned that OOP concept, OOP, object oriented programming language, classes, objects, inheritance, polymorphisms, encapsulations. We will see in the upcoming slide here. um, So you can say procedural programming is about writing procedures, functions that perform operations. I have already you can uh, you already know about the C language, and C language does not support object oriented. So OOP is supported in a C++. So it's object oriented programming. So the overview of OOP concept, I will show you its overview. What the things is included and what are the OOP concept. So some of the features, it means I have written some here. You can see here, classes and objects are the two main aspect of object oriented programming language. So just you are studying, you are learning, you are beginning to learn, you are starting just to learn the object oriented programming. So classes and objects, it is mandatory to understand what is classes, what is object, how you can create a class, how you can create an object, and how you can call. It means these two things are mandatory, are the main aspect of OOP concept, are the main aspect of OOP concept. So these are the features: classes, objects, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulations. So C++ is general purpose object oriented programming language. General purpose means it was developed to create a general, some special purposes like a software development, game development, operating systems, OS development. It means it was created to develop some general purpose game development, and then after uh, software developments, web developments, and object related. Object means it is the game development, purely game. Just like you can see Microsoft Excel's, PowerPoints, and the application programming language, application softwares were created by using the C++ programming language. So it was created to develop a game and operating systems and uh, many more applications. So C++ include feature of OOPs as well as conventional procedure programming. It means C language plus C++. So it includes the OOPs concept. It means this is the feature of OOP concept. You can see here. And an object is the programming representation of real world entity. Object, it's the representation of the real world entity, just like anything, any goods material, just like car. This is object. Computer, this is the compute object. Keyboard, animal, or any it means it is the real world entity that you can see. We can represent just like a object as a real world entity, just like you can say mouse, car, van, helicopter. It means object that has the real world entity. So the major aim of developing OOP language is to remove some flaw. I've already told you about this. So these are the features. You can make a note. You can also make a note for your example person, just like a bachelor, BCA, MCA, and for BCSIT means any assignment you can write, note down, and you can write for your assignment, and for you can also prepare for your uh, exam purpose. So this is the features. I will show you it's one by one about the features, how you can create what is classes, what is objects, inheritance, in polymorphisms, and encapsulations, and many more about it in OOP concept. So the first features I'll be discussing here is the classes. So what is classes? Evidence of importance definitions. You can just write from, you can search from anywhere, you can read from here, but some importance definitions and concept of what is classes in a simple language that you can, it might be easy to understand you. So it is a user defined data types which holds its own data members functions which can be accessed and used by creating an instance of classes we can use in our program. So it is the object user defined data types, and each holds one data members that that may be uh, functions and data members having some attributes. A class is the template for objects, and with classes we can create an object also. So I will show you how to create class and how to create an objects in this video. So classes provide user a way to create user-defined data types. It means classes support, or it provides us to create. It provides the way. It gives a way to create user-defined data types. So classes provide a conventional way to group related data and methods that operate on the data together. It means just like there have been a just like void my function and int name data members. It is the collection of functions and data variables declarations or initializes variable declaration. Both are bind in a one unit, that is class. It means and function we can call sometime function equal to method. In object oriented programming language we basically call methods to the function instead of function. So a class defines instruction and behaviors, attributes and methods of objects. It means it also defines the structures and behavior. It means attributes and methods. It means behavior means just like attributes means the just like int name. These are the attributes, and it has also add behaviors, and we can also define methods. It is a blueprint for creating an object. It is the blueprint to create an object. It is it became the blueprint, just like creating a or constructing a house. Just like I will show you an analogy. Just you can see here, just like uh, analogy. I will tell you analogy. Analogy. Just like think of class. Just think of class uh, as a blueprint. Blueprint blueprint for a house. It is the blueprint for a house. It is the blueprint for a house or structures, and an objects as an actual house. It means we'll see the object. An object is a actual house, and from that blueprints, the blueprint defines the blueprint. It means classes. It defines what the features house should have. This blueprint defines. It means the classes defines what the features um, for the house have, just like a door, just like a window, just like window, just like a room. All the things will be defined, should be defined the in the classes. So but the object actual tangible entity for interact with. Object became the house, actual house built from the blueprint. It means it is the just like a map. Everything will be here, but the completed house is object. You can say like this. So this is the analogy you can understand. And just like a features, uh, some of the features of characters and characteristics of classes also. So the first one is class is a template that data and operations. It means class is the template that units data and operations. It means it is the class is the template class. It contains data and function together and operation also. It means it is the it binds, it keep it kept in one unit, that is the class. It includes data also, functions, methods also. So a class is abstraction of the real world entity with similar property. It means it consists of the real world entity, just like a name, just like you can say uh, animals. It has animals have the many features. We can define just like what is the color, what is the name of the animals, what is the size of the animals, what is the weight of the animals. That becomes the attributes and behaviors of the animals. You can say a class identifies a set of similar objects. Means it is the set of similar objects. So a class is implementation of the abstract data types. It is the implementation of the abstract data type. So this is all about the characteristics of the classes. One, two, three, four. And just like how to we have had shown you or told you about the definitions and characteristics of the classes. So what is the syntax? How you can create? How it look likes? How you can write its code? So uh, the class, how you can create its syntax? First of all, we when we enter in our code editors, and after what we write, we include first header files, header file, and then after it means before before int man, before int man functions, we have to uh, declare or create class. So first of all, it we need to understand how what is the syntax to create a class in the program. So first of all, it is used some this class. It is the case sensitive. It means it is the smaller smaller form. Class, it is the keyword. You can say keyword. This is keyword. This is keyword. You can say this is keyword, and this is the name of the classes. Name of class. It means to create a class, use the keyword, use the class keyword, and you can name as per your require, as per your program, real world entities such as employees, vehicles, animals, can be a model by the class, and it can be model user defined data types also, such as string distance. You can just like you can create just like so axis x specifier, variables you can declare, functions are, you can say it is the method you can also declare here. So this is the and after the curly braces, the class name, the class will be terminated with the semicolon semicolon, it will be terminated. So this is the uh, syntax to create class. It means to create a class, it always starts from a keyword, that is class. It is the keyword. It is the keyword. It is the class name. So I have written some examples of class. So it is the class. It is the keyword. This is the name of the class student, and students have some data types, just like data members, uh, just like integers. It is the attributes, you can say here. String attributes, it means roll number, name, grade. These are the attributes, different kinds of data types, just like integer, string, float. And this is the data data member. And I have created some functions, because class also include what it binds also data and functions method. So I've created uh, functions. This is the function, this is the method, this is the method data members. So the and up before it, one keyword like a private is inserted, keep here. So what is this? It is the axis specifier. Axis, it means this is the axis specifier. It may be a just like a public, private, protected. So which specify the member. So attributes and methods of the class are not accessing from the outside the class. It means it it is used from where the data will be accessible, and when we, we give the private, and when we protect the data. It means if we protect our private, it will not be accessible out of the classes. If we give the private public, it will be access from the class within a classes and out of the classes also. So I will show you about the access specifier. It's like it is three types. The one is public, private, protected. It means 3P. I will show you about it. It means inside the class there is integer variables here. Inside the class there is integer variables, string variables, float variables, grade, just like grade. And when the variables are declared within a class, they are called attributes. It means this one, and this one are called attributes. Attributes you can call. Whenever the variables declared inside the class, it is called attributes. And uh, it, just like a class name ends, I already told you, class name, it means students class name ends with semicolon. It is mandatory, you have to write it. So this is the syntax of class, and I have shown you the how to create a class. And features of class, I have written some objects here. This is the second features, that is the objects. So an object is the programming representation of a real world entity. Just like a object is the programming, it means just like computer, mouse, person, it means many things. It's like a it is the real world entity, animals, dog, instance of class. So when a class is defined, no memory is allocated. When class is created, memory is not allocated, but in instantiated, memory is allocated. It means when it is created, memory will be allocated. When instantiated, memory is allocated. So an object is the instance of class. After creating the class, we create an objects. So it represents a real world entity with attributes, just like a data, just like we can call it data members and its functions. And they have the some behaviors I'll show you about this. And the object can have any of the following. What will be the external entities? Any things, occurrence of events, roles, organization units, places, data structure. It means objects can be one of these. So object can have both attributes, data, and behaviors, functions or methods. It means this is the object. It has data and method both. Attributes describe the objects with respect to certain parameters. Behaviors are functions to describe the functionality of the object. It means it describe the functionality. In the functions, we can pass parameters also, and uh, behaviors or functions inside the functions of the object. So I have written, just like you can see here, it is the polygon, it is the bank account. These are, we can say, this is the entity. We can think in organization units or place are external entities. Polygon, it is object, bank account, and you can say its attributes and what its behavior, its position. Polygon has the positions, fill colors, border colors. It means just you can also you attributes just like polygon. It has position attributes, fill color, border. So and behavior. What are behaviors? It can be moved, it can be erased, you can change the colors. It means this is the behaviors. And another is bank account. And what will be its attributes? That is bank account number, balances, and behaviors may be deduct funds, transfer funds, deposit funds, so balance in menu. So this is the uh, some definitions of objects. It means real world entities, you can say. So in this just like you can say objects, this is the figures, you can say visual representation of the pictures. This is the this picture. And object in the concept object up in C++, just we are in. And this figure illustrates attributes such as you can say colors, size, resolutions, you can say uh, the draw size, clears. This is the uh, methods, this resize, this is the functions, we can say. It means it gives the attributes and behaviors of the objects. From this figure you can see. And how to create an objects and classes. So you can see here, I'm just taking color. So this is very easy. You can see here header files using namespace std. So to create a class, first class keyword is used before the class name. So here you can see here, this is the class, this is the keyword, this is the keyword, and my class name, it is the class name. This is the class name, and you have to specify the access specifier public as per your requirement. Just you are showing you are accessing from any, just you want to uh, access from any inside the classes or outside the classes, then you have to specify the public specifier public keyword. So it is the integer types of attributes. This is the string type of attributes. variables, integer variable, string variables, and these variables are called attributes because it is inside the class, and it will ends by semicolon. It means class class created class created. And how you can create a object? First of all, we have to when we create an object of my class. It means object is created of the class name. It means this is the name of the class. It is the created of, you can see, create an object of my class. It means this object is of my class. You can see here, and my object name is the name of the objects. You can say, you can write any names as per your program requirement. So this is, for example, from where it comes from the name of the class, and after it we have to write the name of the object. So object of the my class. And access, how to access the attributes here? We can access the attributes with objects. First of all, I'm just writing here my object's name, and we use dot operators. Object name dot attributes name. It means what is the name of attributes? The first one is my number. My number, and initialize the value. Suppose I have initialized here 7. Put the value 7. So this is the object accessing of the attributes accessing, and put the value to the attributes. Put value to the attributes. So another attributes is my string name, and put the uh, value to the string. It's like Santosh, you can hear double quote. So, and how to print the attributes values? First of all, we have to declare attributes, then object creation, then access attributes and set values, and the fourth one is print attributes values, cout functions. And you can also use these values from the input, just like cin functions. You can use like this. And my objects dot my numbers, you can print our attributes like this, and the value will be, its output is or became 7. Output is 7. So an object is created from the class, and let's say you, an object is created from the class, and I had already created the class name, um, my class name. So now we can create an object by through it. So to create an object of my class name, specify the class name followed by the object name. First of all, you have to specify the class name followed by the object. It means first of all specify the class name, then write the name of object, and then uh, attributes, access the attributes, and set the value to the attributes, and print the attributes value. You can print like this. You can also see here, I have created the class student and private it, or you can make it public. It's per requirement. If you publish it will be called within a class, or you can call, or you can print access outside the class. So you can see here, these are the attributes These are the methods, and you can call from here. You can call from here. You can methods will be called from here, and the attributes will be accessed from the after set the value to the attributes. So here is the private key. If you keep private, it will not be accessed from the outside the class. So if you public, it can be easy to access from there here. If you private here, this will not be possible to access it, but it will possible. It will be mm, it will be possible to inside class if you say private access specifier. And you can just like you have now student is the name of the class, and after student you specify, you create the name of the object. You can set or say any name as per your program, and after it you have to set attributes. You have to access the attributes and set the value. This is the value of the attributes, value of attributes, and you can access the attributes value, access or print attributes value here. So the output will be printed like this. You can uh, see here. So I will uh, provide you this source code and description links. You can download from there, and you can practice this code 1 or 2 times. It is very easy to understand, not so hard. It's very easy. So you can see the class and methods. Class method, it means functions that you need you have to understand like this. So I can change the color here. Yeah, right. Class methods, you can, it means methods you can call function. Function you can call it will be, it is two type: inside class definitions, outside class definition, you can see here. So just like it's some key points. Some methods are functions that belongs to the class. Yeah, it's correct. It's the functions. Class methods also referred to as member functions. You can also, yeah, member functions, member data members. Member functions are functions that are defined within a class and operate on objects on that class. So these methods typically manipulate or access the data members, the class, and perform actions related to the class behavior. Some key points of it: class method is declared inside a class definitions. It means class methods is declared inside the class definitions and may be defined either within the class or outside of the class. I will show you in practical lab coding part also. So inside the class, method are declared within their prototypes. Yeah, right. I have written some example here. So this is the name. It is the class creation. Inside the class, you can declare functions, class method, declare a class method, and definition of the class method. You can also the inside the class, inside class definitions, outside class definitions, and this is the definition of the class method. Just like void my class, you can create here, and scope resolution operators. This is called scope. Oops, I'm just showing you. This is the scope resolution operator, double colon. This is the definition of the class method. You can see here display, and you can print the message here. And there you need to create a object, and object will be, you can call a functions display. So you can call and just calling the class method. So first of all, you need to create a class. Within a class, inside the class, you have to uh, declare a class method, and you have to define the class method. First one is declare, and second one is define. So this is second. So void my class double colon display, and the message will be printed like this. You can use and create an object and call the objects. This is fine. So and after this, I'm directly moved to the coding part. So I'm just opening my uh, his code, and I will show you how to create a class and objects and methods, how we can access the attributes and print the attributes value. So now let's move to the coding part of the class creations and object creations. Go to the folders where you created to practice this. So first press shift from the keywords, and right click from the mouse, and you can see here open with code, and just click here. So you can see here, this is the interface of VS Code, and for the this icon is used to create a new files, and this icon is used to create a new folders. And you can, this is the install, is used to install the extensions, and the all folders what we create here will be displayed here. Just like I will create, the first one is class create.cpp. So first I will include IO stream, and using name space std, and int main. The first general syntax you have to write here, return 0. So this is the first, and first you need to create the class. How you can create class? First you have to use the class keyword, my class, and after it you have to use the braces, and after braces this class will be terminated by using semicolon. And in this class you have to specify the data members, just like a int um, my num, my number, and string my name. And you can also create a functions and methods inside it. First I will show you to, it's only the data members. This is called the data members, and the data members created inside the class is called the attributes. So these are the attributes, and how you can create this is the creation of functions. And you can specify the with the public specifier public, and it will be accessible inside the class and outside the class also. So I will show you. First to create, this is the uh, class creation, and you can see here and how to create object. First of all, we have to create the object of my class. So my class, and you have to my object, you can write this name, object create of my class. So this is the object creation, and you have to access the attributes and set the value to the attributes. So how we can access my object dot uh, my number, my number, yeah. And what you can put, just like you can put 7 here. So you can put the number value to the attributes. So my object dot my name, and it is the string type. So you can set here this name. You can, it means what we call it, uh, access attribute and set value, and print attribute values. You can, how to print, you can print by using the cout functions. Cout object, cout, and my object dot you can say my number, entl, and cout my object dot my name, entl. And you can access the print the attributes value here. So this is the class creations. You can create the class like this, and you can create the object like this. You can create. So access the attributes and set values. It means when we create the variables inside, declare a variables inside the class, that is called attributes. So this is the integer types of attributes, integer variables, string type attributes, string variables. So you can access the attributes and set value them. You can access here and set value. This you can access and set value here, and you can print the attributes value. It means my numbers, my name, and you can print by like this. So whenever you run this code, what will happen, you can see here. See what is happening this code. It's take time. Yeah, you can see here the attributes, integer attributes, number is 7 and string attribute 7 is printed. So you can create and classes and objects and access the attributes and print the attributes value in like this. So you can, this is all about the classes creation and object creation. So you can put here my functions also, just like you can see void my function and cout uh, welcome to OOP. You can enter, you can print like this. So this is the functions method declarations, method declaration. And after it you have to call it. How you can call it? You have to call cout my object dot my functions. You can call like this, and see how to print this code also. Yeah, you can see here welcome to OOP. So you can call a functions, you can access a functions attributes like this. This is the method members. So you can use like this, and again you have to you write a, well, just like void int sum num int a int b and return a plus b. This is the function. And how you can call it? First of all, you have to initialize its value. So for, how you can initialize? My object dot a equal to 5. It's not, you have to just like my object dot sum, and you have to initialize it. Suppose 4 into 9. You can call and see what is happening, how the functions is created working. You can see here. I have not written see out, so you can see out. Yeah, it will print. Yeah, 13. You can see here 9 plus 4, it's become 13. So this is the creation of coding part and of class creation and object creation, and with um, function methods of class this you can create this create a class and create an objects, and how you can call a methods also. It's like a you can function just like you can method defines inside a class, functions will be defined inside. I will show you, and I'm just showing you the how to create functions also. And just like inside, this is the inside functions, and you can also create outside of the functions, outside definitions, just like you but you have to access specifier, just like void main. I will show you, just wait. You can you can see here, you can call this is the inside, and you can call here outside the class. So this is all about the class methods. And this is the inside examples, and you can, I will show you the outside example also. Just you can see outside. I can comment here, I can comment and void my oops void my functions, and just like void you can, you have to specify the public. Yeah, the in the above the public is assigned. You can have also in this comment here, and this is the inside outside function class method. So after in outsides you have to functions call outside the class, this method you have to call here. You can just, I'm showing you, void my class and double colon my function, and cout welcome to coding part. You can see here entl. So, and I'm also let's comment this one. Yeah, you can see here this is the inside method function definition outside the class. This is the definition outside class, and you can call it. There is the object I've already created here. So my object dot my functions, you can call it. So run this program and see what is happening. Something is missing. Something is missing. So you can see here. So this is uh, yeah, this is the, this will become the outside, not inside. So it's in or outside, because this is the outside method. So you can print here. Yeah, welcome to the oops coding part. So you can, it's right, correct. You can zoom here and print. So what I have done here, I have created inside the class. Inside, this is the inside class functions. This function is inside the class, inside method function. But I call it, I will be define it outside the class. So you have to use scope resolution operators here, scope resolution operators. So scope resolution operators followed by the, just like you can mm, scope resolution operators operators, and you can access from the outside of the class also in main functions. So you can call, you can define outside the class. How you can define? By using the scope resolution operators. So it's all about the um, functions, or classes and objects, and class methods, and how to create a class. I have shown you how to create class, how to create a objects, and create a methods and access the attributes in this video. So so this is all about the classes and objects and methods, how to create a class, how to create objects uh, in the object oriented programming. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.